and gentlemen, you are listening to Deathmatch Russell Podcast. Let's get it on! Come into the ring, step into the fire, see what you want, baby. If your heart has desire, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, get up, get knocked down, down, down. Deathmatch Russell Podcast, 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 Deathmatch Russell Podcast.
Hey, good evening, everyone. You're listening to another episode of the Deathmatch Russell Podcast. And it's a new year, 2022, and my guest for this year, finally, I wanted to get this guy on. It is Sam Stackhouse. How are you, man? Good to finally get you on. I'm doing pretty good, man. You know, the new year, and you just you know, like this, you're like, hey, man, I was just a guy just checking out GCW in the back, you know, and like, okay, can I work here? Can I get some work and wrestle on some shows? You know what? And you got yourself right in the place to be at the right time, because you know what? There was some loser there too that made his impact, and he's such a virus, you know, that one and only Matt Cardona. What do you think?
Thought we got rid of him, huh?
Yeah, right. Now he's facing Rhino. What the hell is this shit?
Yeah. Hope Rhino.
And now we're seeing some photos being released of that's hilarious.
Rough.
Of the bad boy himself, Joey Janella, one and only. What do you think of that? That's a kind of an angle.
I'm interested to see what happens with that. That's an awkward situation. I feel like, hey, what happens in Vegas? I guess I don't know.
Vegas, Florida, wherever, man. It's like Photoshop. That was like, all right, who did that? That was really good work. You can't tell. I can't even tell. I was puzzling. But other than that, how you doing? Pretty good?
I'm doing good. Been a busy day. Got to head out early in the morning and go down to Texas for a show. So same old.
Yeah, you got to get that grind. It's all about the grind, you know, and being noticed, and you know, and that's what you do. You know, you want to get yourself out there.
That's what's been happening. All thanks to GCW's been helping out a lot with that. So that's been great.
You know, and other places as well.
Oh yeah. Loco is awesome. There's Wrestle Rave down in Houston. That's awesome. And then I still wrestle for a few places in Oklahoma too. So it's pretty good.
We're at in Oklahoma. What feds are out there?
There's WFC. There's Wrestling for a Cause. And they got Wrestling Against Hunger. Then there's Core. Those are all around Tulsa. And then in Oklahoma City, there's Empire. There's UWO. They've got a few of them. Yeah.
That's good. That's like the Jersey Shore, right? That's like Jersey's the Mecca for wrestling, you know. Like
there was a few years ago. I think at one time there was like 18 feds or something like that in Oklahoma running at one time. It was ridiculous. Now there's a lot less, but which is a little better,
but yet you think about it, there's a lot of wrestling now. It really is. People don't realize how much wrestling there really is. That, you know, go out and just check it out. You know.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere too. Because I mean, I've wrestled in tiny towns in Iowa, North Dakota. Like, I mean, there's like I've wrestled in towns I can't even pronounce the name of, and probably like I had more people in high school in my one class than the entire town probably. So.
Probably like 5 people in the crowd too.
Yeah,
exactly. Right.
It's all the wrestlers, like the local people's family and friends and stuff. Hey, wrestling's wrestling. As long as I can get the ring, I'm happy. You know.
And you know what always gets you? You probably laugh at it, and you know you look around the ring. You're like, oh God, look at this security railing they got up. A piece of twine or rope.
See, some places they don't even have barriers or anything. So.
Yeah, I know.
Which was new for me getting out of Oklahoma, because in Oklahoma we have like a commission, so we've got all kinds of rules and everything like that. There has to be a barrier, and it's got to be 6 feet away from the ring, and all kinds of stuff. So going down to Texas and Nevada and places like that, where there is no commission or anything like that, and just everything goes. It's
like Game Changer. Yep, Game Changer too as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that one place they sell out in the Villa, or no, where they just were. My gosh, that's like holy shit. Like they were packed to the ring, like they couldn't even move.
Oh yeah, Well, I remember in Vegas, after the Cardona thing, I was laying there, and someone was beating on the ring, and like it scared the crap out of me for a second because I thought I was about to get hit again or something. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I looked up, and it was just somebody beating on the ring.
I've been close to like you be there. You're so tight in the spaces, dude. It's like holy shit. What are you gonna do? Fucking chairs get flying. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You're like, oh shit.
I'm hoping this year to experience one of the New Jersey shows.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, there's a February show. I wish I could go. I can't be everywhere. But I love to go. But
Well, I've never even been. I've been that way for work like once, but I've never been that way to where and it was in the middle of the night, so I didn't see anything. I've never been up there, so I'm hoping to get up there this year.
Get up there in the summertime. I think we'll have some more stuff again in the summertime as well. More of the showy springtime shows that they do.
I don't know if I can handle somewhere where they have actual winter.
Yeah.
Like it gets cold here sometimes, but we don't have it's not that bad.
No. But it's work. It's work. Everybody puts the work in. But no, I just got back from that crazy weekend. My gosh, talk about a crazy nonstop wrestling weekend. Like it was 3 days of wrestling. They all everybody was on their A game. Everybody was really put their ball on the put the chains of the ball. I mean, just really put the hammer to the head. They really.
Yes, I watched the Jersey Championship Wrestling. I watched that the show on YouTube. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we opened it up.
GCW shows are obvious.
They just kill it for me. They just.
And it's crazy because every single one of them it just keeps getting better too. It's GCW's really hit a stride the past year. So it's getting crazy.
And just see the bulldozer pop in the battle open challenge. Holy shit, this guy! We know this guy. Come on, he's a local.
Oh, so they just announced that he's going to be at the Texas shows. So I'm pretty stoked about that because I've wanted to meet him for a long time.
Yes.
Because I've been watching H2O on YouTube and stuff for years, but I've never been up there. But that'd be cool to get to see him. So that'd be neat. I'm glad he's going to be here. That'd be cool.
Well, I'll talk to him and see if you can come down to
that'd be cool too. Hey,
yes,
hey.
That's a cool little wrestling. I mean, they are. I used to go all the time. I'm going to try to get myself back there, but they just put every day is a new show. These students that they put in, these young kids that are just coming out of the scene, just are phenomenal. I mean, you could see the list of names and Marcus Mathers.
Yeah.
Yes, really puts in the work. After his father, it's crazy.
Man, I don't know if he's young or old or anything, but there's that mouse guy that wrestles there.
Yes,
I'm a fan of him. I don't know why, but I've watched
he's a character.
He's a shows a lot, and I'm a fan of him. I like him.
Me and my friend we loved him, and I was like, man, if I was to build a trap, I would build a big trap for somebody. That'd be the way to do it,
Yeah, man. Because he took I was watching some show, and he took a crazy backflip.
Yeah,
sliced bread thing off the top rope, and I lost my mind. That was crazy.
Yeah, there's some. He's one of those characters that get your eye. He's one of Bam's guys, one of Bam Sullivan's guys.
Yes, I haven't met very many people from up there yet, so
no,
looking forward to that.
Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more people. You got to keep it. Yeah, no, there's just a lot of and Billy Starks, of course, she kills it. Shout out to her. Billy's a great one. Billy is a great top. People needs to sign her, but
for sure. Well, yeah. I mean, so that's especially for being as young she is. Because she did shows that Weapon X dude at the JCW show, wasn't it? And that match was crazy. Man, I mean, she kept up though. So
I think and a plus. I think what it is. I think there was a guy, Charles Mason. His name was. You notice he's not there no more.
I didn't notice that. But
I don't know. He jumped off the scene.
Him whenever a couple shows before the emo night, and then he showed up at emo night. So
he said he quit. He quit. He couldn't. He doesn't want to deal with it no more. Whatever.
Oh, he just quit wrestling or just there?
There.
Oh, right on.
Hey, whatever, and then now you just had Charlie Evans leave, and
well, they're moving out of the country,
UK,
aren't they?
UK or whatever. I don't know where they.
Well, I was about to say they seem to be doing all right. So I think
crazy relationship of love. That's. But no, there's Effie is one of the guys who's killing it. He is like the man. Shout out to
for sure. He's been super great to me since I met him too. I can't say he's been awesome.
He's the queen now. He just put a T-shirt up. I just saw a T-shirt that said Queen Double J or something.
and not only is he like one of the best wrestlers too. He's got such he has so much knowledge and stuff. He's super really smart. So
he really is. I'd like to see him do some more shows. Everywhere. More the.
Well, he's pretty busy, but
he is.
Yeah,
but now he's got to play with Jeff Jarrett a little.
Hey, that's gonna be good though.
I was surprised, man. When that came about, I was like, wait a minute.
That's a big thing. Every time you think the GCW gets a big name, then they get another one.
Yeah, but the funny thing was, I was heading to I left during Effie's speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But actually, I was heading downstairs in my elevator from my room, and Gene Carlo was there, right? The producer guy. And I was heading downstairs in my elevator from my room. Oh.
No, let me turn that down. My bad. I was trying to share the thing, and it clicked on an accident.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. That's what I was saying. No, I was headed downstairs, right, in the elevator. Yeah. He pushed me aside, said, "Hey, sorry, you can't take this elevator." But then I'm like, okay, I go back to my seat, and then I walk. I see Effie's out there. Then I go back to the bathroom, and I see, oh, look who's in this corner. I see a guitar in the corner. Somebody's coming out. Somebody's coming out in a few minutes. So I got to my seat I got to my seat right in time.
Nice.
And then there's Jeff.
So were you there for Cardona and Gage?
No, the very first one. No.
Yeah,
I was. I wish I was. Crazy. Yeah, but anyway, no. Just to see the reaction of fans' faces to hear Double J and wow, it's like.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't remember reading anything about that or even anybody speculating about that or anything. So that was a surprise.
Did you hear his podcast?
I was watching Effie's Twitch thing last night, and he was talking about it, but I haven't seen the podcast yet.
Go watch the Jeff Jarrett one. Jeff talks about it a little bit.
Yeah,
because I said there's something with Fight TV he's doing. I don't know what the hell he's got himself some stupid stuff that he always does. Yeah. Promotion wise. Well, he's that kind of guy. He could really catch people's eye. But no, I think we need that guy to go pop for now, something different. I mean, as you just saw too, we had Joey versus Scotty Too Hotty. Oh my gosh, there's a guy we grew up with.
I'm trying to wrestle Scotty Too Hotty real bad.
Oh man, yeah.
I've started a whole thing on the internet. It's gonna happen.
All right, I'll share away. I'll start tweeting, make sure it happens. I'll keep on tweeting. We'll make sure you trend it.
That would be huge for me because that'd be awesome. Because he was one of my favorites when I was a kid. So that'd be awesome.
Yeah. He was one of those characters that just really popped to everybody, and just the way that he can wrestle, and just Plus, as
and he can still go. I mean, him and Joey had a good match. That was a good match.
They really did. Toe to toe. But let me ask you this: what got you into wrestling growing up?
Well, I mean, I've seen it a lot, when I was a kid. But my brother was the main reason that, he's the one that pushed. He's the one that took me to the first wrestling show, and he's the one that he'd always have all the wrestling DVDs, and I'd buy them and stuff, or he would buy them and I'd watch them and stuff. So, so he's the one that introduced me to it, really. And then the whole reason I started, I found out wrestling, started training, everything. I was at a party, and a guy started telling me that there was a local show in the town in Tulsa where I was living. So I went down there, and I started going to the show as a fan. And I found out they had a school, and then now we're here.
Yeah, that's it. And you were like, "Oh man, can I do this? I think I can." Yeah. You take the first bump in the ring. It's like, oh, okay, I can do this.
Oh yeah. As soon as I started doing that stuff, I knew I wasn't going anywhere. I knew I was going to stick around for a while.
Right. Yeah, you gotta. Look where you are now. Oh shoot.
Hey, it took a little bit, but hey, I'm thankful for everything that's happening. Believe me, it's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat room watching as well. Let's say hello to Everett Lee. Hi Tara. And I don't know who. Shout out to Everett Lee. Hey guys, how are you? Any questions, Everett? Tara, anybody? Ask some questions. Come on, right? We want questions sometimes for our viewers. That's how to do it, right? Interact with us, right? But who were your favorites growing up as a kid?
See, I remember obviously the big dudes were I was always drawn to that, like Bam Bam, Vader, obviously, but when I was growing up, my spirit animal was Jeff Hardy, just like every other kid. Like before I ever knew anything about wrestling, we'd have first blood matches in the apartment complex, and we'd jump off of stuff. And
man, you sound like me in my neighbor's garage back in the WWF days. We actually had cage matches. Matches. Just crazy.
Basically, our first blood matches consisted of us doing moves to each other till we got tired, and then one of us just punched each other in the nose till our nose bled. That's how our first blood matches went. So.
There you go. And then he showed that to Mama. Hey, Mama, right? Mom wasn't proud. Well, sent to the hospital.
My mom still doesn't want to see some of the stuff I do. So,
you know what? It's like me showing my nephews. I have never told them about any of the deathmatch shit.
Yeah,
I don't think they ever need to know. I don't think they need to know.
Well, and see, I've still not even done any I don't even know if I've even had I've had Oklahoma death matches, I guess.
Yeah, or hardcore matches.
Yeah. But I've never experienced. I've never done light tubes. I've done basically I've done fire and barbed wire and thumbtack and everything else. But I've still never done light tubes, mainly just because we're not allowed to do it in Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. So I've done everything. Me and my buddy Drake have pushed the limit in Oklahoma as far as we're allowed to push it. So
right.
We can't do anything else.
But you can elsewhere.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be in my first deathmatch tournament in April, so that's gonna be fun.
Ooh.
Down in Houston. So
good for you.
Yeah,
good for you. That's fun. So you get to step in that world and see what it's really like.
Yeah. Oh, and I've seen a few of the people that are going to be in it. And, it's going to be a heck of a tournament. First, I think that the winner is gets the number one contender for the title and everything. And I know they're going to have the local deathmatch people because Atticus down there, so she's going to be in it. So.
Oh, she is Attica. She kills every time. Yeah.
She's crazy. Because I've been down there to Houston, and I've seen on 2 occasions of her. After that death match that she had with Nick Gage, she came back laughing. This lady was laughing,
I know,
and happy. I was like, "What?" She almost murdered Nick Gage. Okay,
I know.
It was insane, and she was happy, and I was like, "What?" She acted like she could have win again. Mm-hmm. And I talked to Nick that night too, and I straight up told him, I was like, I don't know how y'all do that. I was like, I'd need a month, maybe 2 to recover from that. And I was like, y'all gonna turn around and do it again the next day. That's insane.
They do it. But you know what? It's an art, and we live for it.
Oh, it is. Hey,
it is
because people don't realize. They think that it's just you slam it, you land on stuff and do some stuff but they don't understand the thought that goes into some of this stuff, because number one, you have to figure out how to do it and not legitimately die.
Absolutely, yeah.
And 2, people don't understand we do this for
fun,
the people.
Yeah, and fun. Yeah.
But it doesn't end then. These guys, they're filling this match for days and weeks after this. You know what I'm saying? And they might be turning around doing it the next week, and they haven't even healed up from the last week.
No.
When I wrestled Cardona in Vegas, his back was still bandaged up from him and Nick. That was a month before that, and he was still bandaged up from it.
It's crazy.
So people don't take that into account when they want to talk. They want to say deathmatch wrestling is frowned on or whatever.
But then you go and you look at the scars. The scars prove it. You look at those scars; they prove it. If you look at Attica, you look at Nick Gage, you look Marcus Crane. Shout out to him. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But G Raver and
Alex Cologne's back. Alex Cologne is called
Alex Cologne, Murdoch.
Oh, yeah.
My God, like his arm popped, exploded. It was like fucking blood pop, dude. I was
because I was watching the home and I was yelling at the TV. I was like, "We just gonna leave this man to bleed to death in the middle of the ring? What are we doing here?" Because when they showed that shot and he was rolled over and it was coming out of his arm and his head, I was like,
just all from a gusset plate on a 2x4. My God,
that's insane.
I know they go to distance. Man. It's they too. Well, they've been at it for a long time, so it's a good angle that we. People,
and then you talk to them, and it's just no big deal to them.
No,
it's just a Saturday,
and it sucks. Now he's got COVID. It sucks.
Oh man, I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, he's got COVID, and now it's his son's birthday, little Blake's birthday this week. So happy birthday, Blake, if you're listening. Poor dad's sick, and you're sick too with COVID. What a way to celebrate a birthday weekend, huh?
Man.
Poor May. Oh, poor May. She's
knock
got
on wood. We've been lucky around here, so
dude. But you know what? But I felt fine after the week because I was looking on Twitter. People were saying they're getting sick from the show. Yeah, I'm like, a couple of my buddies were sick. I'm like, no, damn guys.
Oh yeah, well I'm seeing a lot of people. A lot of people are getting sick around here too. But hopefully it doesn't get crazy like it did at first again. Hopefully we can push past that.
I know. You need to break that wall.
There's some big shows coming up. We don't want nothing to happen at all.
No, there's a lot of stuff coming, man. And look at that. What 2022 is already the collective again.
Oh my gosh! I can't wait for that. That's gonna be my first collective, and it's kind of close to home too. So I'm happy. I plan on, and I've already got at least 8 shows for that weekend, and that doesn't even include GCW yet. So, because they haven't announced those shows yet, so as soon as they announce those, then I'll have more.
TikTok. Yeah, I wish I could travel like that. I got to put money aside. I got to put the money aside, right?
Well, Dallas is 5. It's only 5 hours away from me, so.
Yeah, you're lucky.
It's a hometown one for me. So
you're lucky. Yeah.
That's gonna be my first time going to Mania. I've always wanted to go to Mania weekend and do all the indie shows and stuff like that, but I've never have. But this year, I'll actually be able to. So
that's good. That's going to be a lot.
This year, people have asked me to. I guess.
Yeah. Told you to come on.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will take you. Maybe somebody
looking forward to it.
I mean, because you see what the couple that they had, they really killed it. Like they really put on some bangers, talent.
Oh yeah, I was just watching the day one of the Acid Cup from last year. I was just watching that today. Because I was going back and just watching some old shows because I had to. I made a sticker order to make, so I was making some stickers and watching wrestling. That's just generally what I do. So
yeah. And
I was rewatching that.
Go back and watch Go back and watch Untouchables. Have you watched that one?
Not yet. All right, I'll go back, guys. I've got pretty much all of them to watch, but I haven't been able to watch all.
Yeah, of them. No, watch. That was with Marcus Crane as well.
I just watched one with him, and I don't know what the show was, but it was him and Slack. Yes, and it was insane.
Right.
It was the one where Slack had the darts.
Yeah. That was one of the Howl shows where our original building where we first started.
Yeah,
I'm an OG. I'm an OG because I've been getting game, but I don't go all of travel worldwide, but I will eventually. I bucket list to play. There's so many shows I do want to go, but that was our first building. That was our building. Yeah. It was just the way that the building was. It was just magical. That place it was just a rundown dollar store kind of look to it. It's like a warehouse,
Was that with the Game Changer World that I've heard about?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That was the other one. That was that was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
There was 2 locations. Yeah. GCW we ran our very first out of Howell was the home base. Howell. And then they had they called it Game Changer World.
Yeah.
Like this the building was actually called James,
Yeah.
Kind of weird, But I did see Nick Gage versus Teddy Hart that night. That was a good feud. Singles action,
Yeah, then speaking of Teddy Hart, I watched something of him today too. I was just skimming through, and I think I landed on like one of the spring breaks, and it was like the multi-man match where it looked like Teddy Hart just didn't want to be there. And I was like, I wonder if he was just having a bad day or what it was, but
right,
because they were doing dives and he was just like moving right out of the way. I was like, oh, okay,
right. So many people.
Yes, he was supposed to wrestle a show in Oklahoma one time and didn't show up until the show was over.
Okay, Jerry. I guess you know Jerry. I don't know Jerry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's one of my best friends.
Shout out to Giancarlo. Shout out, baby. Yeah, Giancarlo. He's a good man. Good dude.
Oh yeah, Giancarlo. I love him.
We got them all popping in tonight. That's a good. See, we got some people. Got the peeps watching. But yeah, Jerry must be one of your local fans. Good for you.
Oh well, Jerry's one of my best friends. He's
that's awesome.
He used to be a ref around here, and yeah, he's one of my best friends. I've known him for. Well, he was there for my first. Like he started. Him and his brother started coming to the shows where I was training at, like a few weeks before I made my debut. So he's been there ever since. Ever since then, I hung out with him today. Matter of fact.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, good friends, good times. That's what I always say.
And Giancarlo, he's my favorite.
Who's that guy? That guy's like the best.
He's kept me sane a couple of times when I was freaking out. So
yeah, he's a good guy. Really, one of the best.
Because like I said, I'm used to little shows in little towns and stuff.
I know
big shows in big towns.
No, but now you know what? You're getting there. Hey, 2022, man. You know,
it's going to be crazy. If it's anything like 2021 was for me, it's going to be nuts. Well, really, just the last part of 2020. It all happened in the last 6 months of 2020.
I know. You got blessed. You got blessed. Yeah. And everybody needs to show up. You know. Yeah, getting shots. Look at that. Everybody's comment. I can't see comment. Why am I not seeing comment? I guess I could do like this though. Oh, like that. Yeah. See, everybody's popping in.
Oh, it's now they're popping up on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that actually. Just click on them.
Yeah.
I guess. But
that's pretty cool.
It is high technology.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that picture that is Jerry's profile picture. I'm pretty sure I took that picture. Because the Batmobile was at a Walmart here one time we went to see it.
Oh, right on. All right. Let's talk. What else do you like besides wrestling? We take a break off of the wrestling talk. What are you watching right now? What are you watching?
Madden.
You're a gamer, okay? Yeah, I'm not a gamer. I'm not big on.
Well, I don't. I play one game. Yeah. Like I wouldn't say gamer.
I'm not a gamer. I know. I tell people that. I don't.
I play. I guess I play that one game enough that I'm probably considered a gamer. But I really because I play Call of Duty and stuff.
I deleted all this shit off my phone because I'm not a gamer. I can't even.
Well, I'm just I play Madden and then I like comic books, like comic book movies, stuff like that. So
okay, so you're a Marvel fan. Okay, good. So you've seen. I need to see it. I think I need to see the new Spider-Man. I haven't sat down yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh yeah. Well, we get. See, I get the hook up on the movies here because we got one of the other wrestlers here. He works in a movie theater, so on release nights, and we like I said we don't like it's not a big theater, so it's not they don't do like midnight releases or anything like that.
Right.
So like after they close on those days, we get to go watch movies, so it's pretty neat.
Oh, can't complain with that. That's
no. So we got to see Spider-Man the night it came out, and we've watched like all the past 4 or 5 Marvel movies. We did that. Was it Godzilla versus Kong we saw there?
No, I need to see the Matrix movie to see how that was.
I haven't watched it yet either.
Yeah,
I need to go back and watch the other ones because
I know the original. The original is better. They always say it's like the Fast and Furious 5,000 they have or whatever that was.
I don't even. What are they on 9 now?
9 or 10.
And now I heard that they're in space like for real. Like people make that joke, but my buddy was telling me that they legitimately went to space in the last movie. And I was like, that's crazy. Because I haven't watched since, I think maybe like Fast 5, I think, was the last one I watched.
Yeah.
When they brought back the guy that died in the third one, because contrary to like everybody else's beliefs, the Tokyo Drift has always been my favorite one since I was a teenager.
That's a blow. My friend was showing me that yesterday in the truck. I was like, what?
But I love that one. I don't know why.
That's a good, because of the story. I guess because of the cars are really going crazy, you know. But let me ask you this: have you followed Cobra Kai or no?
No, I haven't watched it yet. Because Karate Kid was a little before.
Okay, your age.
So I've never really watched it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why. But I've heard it. I mean, like a lot of my friends have watched it and liked it, but. I guess I'm not a Game of Thrones. I never got into Game of Thrones for some reason.
Nobody just like me. Do I collect those big box bobblehead dolls or whatever the fuck they are?
Pop
Funko Pops.
Yeah. See, I was about to say
you're
a
Funko Pop fan
too. They're all. I'm opposite. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna quit doing that before I make somebody sick. But they're all. I've got them all up there.
Nice.
And I've got more that I haven't even put up. So
that's your old
pop vinyls too.
There you go. Those.
And then I got
should I pick up a couple
from floor to ceiling of comic books? So.
Should I buy one or two just for shits and giggles to have? What do you think? If it catches my eye,
just buy them all. It's fine.
Buy them all. It's like I buy all. It's like I buy all my wrestling figures. You know, I have like the originals. You know, like some of the good figures of back in the day. Like I have some even deathmatch figures. You know, like
see, that's one of my biggest regrets is I didn't keep a lot of the figures that I got when I was a kid, because I remember for Christmas I used to get figures every year. And I wish I would have kept them, and now I did not. I recently went back and found, because I got the like Titantron one that came with the figures with little metal strips on them, and you put them on the Titantron. Like I got that I remember getting that for Christmas when I was a kid. Because matter of fact, it was the year that I found out the Santa Claus wasn't real, because I woke up and found my dad putting it out. But I remember that specifically because I got that for that year, and I was like 5 or 6 or some shit like that. And then I've recently found one that was like unopened and in the box, and I got it up in the closet.
I know. I remember I went on some website and I ordered like a Ric Flair. I didn't tell you yet. I just found it in my drawer in my closet today. You know, it's like holy shit. I thought those little figures of the Chris Candido. You know. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, I know. Those little the ECW figure. But you know what I want to collect? Actually, I need to start the collection of those the AEW figures.
Yeah.
The Elite. You know,
the only one I bought the only one of those I bought a Jungle Boy because my daughter, pretty much the only thing my daughter cares that I do in wrestling is she just wants me to get famous enough for her to meet Jungle Boy and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's all she cares about. Because I've got videos.
I cannot wait till Fuego has his. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hot.
That'll be cool.
He's a good dude. Shout out to him.
I've known Fuego because that's another thing too. Is like that video like popped off of him of the spot from the Dallas show, and everybody's like, "Oh, you got to wrestle Fuego? That's awesome." I've been wrestling Fuego for 8 years. I legitimately think it's been like 7 or 8 years ago. It was the first time I wrestled him. I've wrestled him a bunch of times. Just nobody saw it. So
I actually had his cousin on the podcast from the dark before when he was doing the dark episodes way back. You know.
That's cool. He's super cool.
They are great.
He's a cool guy. And it was also crazy too because that last DCW show was in Dallas. Like me and him watched the show together, and then the next show is wrestling each other. So it was pretty cool.
And you got to actually see like Ninja Mac and all Dante. I mean, those guys are locals in the Texas area.
Well, there are other ones that have kept me sane when I was like thinking I was out of my depth and stuff before too. So I appreciate them too as well. Good
dudes, good guys in the business. You know, I think he's actually off to Noah. I saw something online.
Mac.
Shit. Yeah. He's got that. I'm glad he's going.
Hey, he's gonna shine over there. They're gonna love him.
They will.
That dude can do. He can do some stuff that it don't even make sense.
It's like that guy Jack Cartwheel, you know.
Oh man, he's good too, man.
Oh my God, he took that fall off that. Dude. I was quenching. I was,
Yeah.
dude, sitting, because you probably saw my face right in the front row there next to that guy Mittens. His name's Mittens. He's a local. He's a local chaotic, fan.
Yeah, see, that's another reason why I can't wait to come to
Mm-hmm.
one of the Showboat shows, because like I've been watching GCW myself for years. So like to actually, like, there's an actual chance that I might get to be in the building that I've been watching GCW forever. And like I see some of you fans, like you guys that are the same, that are at every single show. Like there's some of you guys that I see them like they'll be all halfway across the country at the GCW show and stuff.
They
and I'm like,
travel.
That is insane. I can't wait to meet. I can't wait to meet people like that, because that's gonna be awesome.
Well, if I don't meet you in February, maybe some other time, hopefully.
Oh yeah, I hope so. I hope sometime this year I can get up there.
Or summertime again. Like I said, they'll have some. They'll come back because they got their TOS tournament. They'll have their. TOS.
I don't know if I want to be in that, but
no, go watch it. Be there to help out. Be a helper, right?
It'll be the quickest tap out that's ever happened.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you go on with G Raver. Yeah, good luck.
Oh no,
or Atticus, or Atticus.
That man's crazy too. He's another one I can't wait to meet, because I haven't got to meet him yet either.
Yeah, Atticus is really coming.
Oh yeah, Atticus is cool. I met him a few times,
and
he's I mean, and that's another thing with these guys. They're crazy, and like they were coming up to me telling me I was crazy for doing like the dive and the moonsault and stuff, and I'm like, bruh, you just set a man's face on fire. And you're telling me that I'm crazy?
Yeah, I know.
I was like, are you serious right now?
Yeah. That's right. Jordan Oliver, little flashlight. Yeah. Yes. Fireface.
You literally set a man's face on fire, and you're telling me I'm crazy? No, sir.
But you look at Jordan's face. That it didn't do shit.
Well, that was crazy, man.
It was crazy. Yeah, you took those dives. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're fucking. Everybody's like, all right, here goes Sam. Just do it, right? Just risk it, right?
What you got. Hey, and I paid for it too, because that messed my ankle up pretty bad for a little bit.
I was gonna say you were out for a couple days because of that. Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
It's all good now. I got lucky, because it could have been way worse. I just sprained it pretty good.
Yeah. Because you never know, you fall on your ankle or your tailbone. Everybody's tailbone's fucked up, I'm sure, by now.
Well, because I was sad for a little bit, because I prided myself on being a big dude. But have you heard of cankles?
Yes.
Cankles? I've always prided myself on maintaining being a big dude, but still not having cankles, because you can always still see where my ankle is. But when I hurt my ankle that like month ago, however long it's been now, I no longer not had ankle or cankles.
Sam, let me ask you.
Couldn't tell where my calf stopped and the bottom of my foot was.
Sam, let me bring it to you. This would be a guy that I could see you facing. Big fucking Vin. Ooh.
Oh, hey, that's another one I'm trying to get a little internet thing going. I'm trying.
I could see. Holy shit, Vin, are you listening to me?
Because I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with him. That man can do some crazy stuff. I want. Because that's another thing. I was watching that JCW show, and he did that like the Trish Stratus thing, and then just landed right on his feet like it wasn't even anything.
No.
I was like, that's crazy. And that like over the top rope backflip, like boss man slam thing he does. Sign me up.
Guys like that, guys like that are gonna get the rep. You got, it's like you just want to people need to be that, just get the eyes on you, and it's. Hey, Order of Titans. Hey, Titan Championship Wrestling. That's my local. I'll have to hashtag them after this.
Right.
Put you in, get you over on the local fun fed. Just not crazy shit, just.
I'm here for whatever. I'm along for the ride. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, Big Vin's definitely on the list of people I want to get in the ring with.
Right, him and probably Jordan, of course.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
for sure. Marcus. Oh God. Yo-ya. Ooh, yo-ya.
Man, I was impressed with him too, because he took a beating in that JCW match, and then he was right on the GCW show later on.
Oh God, because Tracy. That's right, because Todd Sauce Tracy wasn't there, so Tankman filled in.
Yeah,
and that was a good crazy match. That was a good match, though.
Oh yeah, and I want to wrestle Tankman too, real bad.
Tankman, he can go. He's one of those guys. Anybody, you could go against anybody and everybody. You know, you just want to be like, all right, this bucket list of guys. You know, there's so many.
What?
You know,
and yeah, and it's crazy because just like 6 months ago, like I'm talking about guys right now that there's a chance that I would wrestle that I never even like. It would just have been like just wishful thinking, but now there's actually an opportunity. So I'm still coming to grips with that.
that's what it's. You know, people don't and yeah, like you said, you faced Fuego how many times?
Yeah.
And
I've wrestled a bunch of times, but just nobody saw it. So
no, but he's doing phenomenal things now for himself. I mean, really doing good. Really doing good,
and he deserves it too because he's. I mean, there was a few years ago before AEW and everything. I mean, that man was one of the hardest working, I mean, he was putting in hours in that car. I mean, he was going everywhere, sleepless. I mean, he was sleeping in that car. I mean, he put in the miles, so he deserves it.
Yeah, that's like him and who was it? Actually, Jungle Boy. Shout out to him, man. He just won the titles.
Yeah, I saw that.
I got to rewatch that. I got to catch up this week.
That's another thing. I think that old dude needs to go to a new doctor because there ain't no way you're gonna tell me his arm ain't broken. Did you see that?
Who's
Phoenix?
No,
you didn't see that spot. Jeez, he got like choked him through the table, and his arm was just it looked like it was just snapped at the elbow and it was dangling there. And then he put on Twitter today talking about that it was just yesterday. Talking about that it was just dislocated, or according to his doctor. I'm like, bro, you need to go to a new doctor because I can't believe it. Like that thing was just dangling there.
Yeah, it's like bad. But it was like when Cartwheel fell over the top rope, dude. That was bad too. Like, come on, that was crazy. Like,
I still think the worst. Did you see a couple months ago when Ninja Mac got his head stuck in the ropes? Did you see that spot? That was crazy. That was scary. Like it was like Mick Foley style, but like scarier.
It's also scary when you do a door move. The doors are in the crowd, like the Briscoes. You see that one shot?
Oh god, yeah. When it hit I saw that when because Blake Christian like dove out onto it. That was I just saw that. That was scary.
Yeah. My buddy was right there. I'm like, oh shit, man. I saw the reaction of his face. He was holding his phone up.
Just have a door come flying at you all of a sudden. That's crazy.
You gotta be careful. Yeah, but you just gotta be careful, man. Like those.
Sometimes you get in a moment, you forget that there's 500 people standing around.
I know. And you know about it from those shows. They're packed in like sardine. You're packed in like a sardine. You're packed in like a sardine.
My very first experience of the GCW type crowd was at the Loco versus GCW back in July down in Houston, and it was I still tell people that I was telling people that I was in Vegas and I still hadn't shook off the butterflies and the feelings from the Houston show that was 2 months before that, and then I was in Vegas, and then I was back in Dallas last week. It's crazy, and then
I like to.
That's so we'll just see. Yeah, I guess.
That's like one place I want to go. I'd go to Loco Wrestling. I'd go check.
It's
really It's
another show's in 2 weeks. I'll be there and wrestling Raxo down there for the #1 contendership for the Loco Championship. So who knows if I can pull that out? Then it's gonna be me and Dante Leon. So that's gonna be fun.
That's what's up, right?
Oh yeah.
Come on, people. I mean,
I'll be looking forward to that if I can get there. That'll be fun. Yeah, because Loco is it's 2 days before the Hammerstein. So.
I wish I was going to the Hammerstein.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Everybody wants to go. You can't be everywhere. I can't be everywhere.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if everybody who got to go would be there? That'd be packed.
It's already. Well, I know it's already sold out, but I was like, you know what?
That's sold out quick too. Wasn't it less than a day or something like that? It was insane.
Right after the Patreon sales. Yeah, we had the first dibs. I'm like,
yeah.
But
that's great. Yeah, that's gonna be. I wish they'd start announcing more matches.
Yeah, I know. We have just the basics still.
We got the 2, possibly 3.
Mm-hmm. Gresham versus
Gresham and
Blake
Christian, and then they just announced the 6-man.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Yeah, lucha match.
I'm glad ASF and the ASF's another guy from down there in Texas that got that. And the reason that Dante and all them are there is because of Loco Wrestling. So
Yeah,
I'm glad to be involved with those guys. And Jaime down there, the guy who runs Loco, he's fantastic too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes, yeah.
Houston's popped. I mean, Texas as a whole is popping off right now because you got like New Texas down there, Loco, Wrestle Rave. I mean, there's Feds in Dallas. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff down there right now. It's good.
Because I mean, also because of Alley Catch too. You know, there's some good wrestling out. Shout out to her. You know, she's one hell of a.
Well, hopefully she'll do another show at the Collective down there.
I'm sure she'll be involved.
Because that's another thing. I'm just waiting on them to announce all this stuff so I can know what's happening.
I know, and they haven't even announced like there's that West Coast. Oh no, they have. They put a couple matches for that West Coast Pro, or that West Coast, or something. I saw Game Changer.
That's another one. If anybody sees this West Coast Pro,
go support it too. Yeah, go support it. Be there. Yeah. You got Hunter. There's so many guys on there. Shout out to everybody on there. Pretty good.
Well, there's so many good guys everywhere. That's the thing about.
I know.
Everybody gets so tunnel vision with wrestling. They think just WWE or just AEW or just this, just that, and there's just. I mean, there's so much wrestling everywhere, and there's so many good people everywhere.
Mm. There's
other good people in Oklahoma that deserve to be that they deserve more eyes and everything. And I guarantee there's people in Texas, Arkansas, any state, New Jersey. I guarantee there's people there where you're at that deserve more eyes.
I know the Monster Factory, where that Monster Factory is. You know, there's a lot of people that don't get recognized. You know, and shout out to them. You know, Danny Katie.
There's good people everywhere, man. That's a good thing about wrestling, and it's subjective too, because there's generally something you shouldn't have a problem finding something you like in wrestling. If you can't find some type of wrestling you like, then I hate to tell you, but the problem is probably you, because there's so many. There's comedy wrestling, there's serious wrestling, there's death match. I mean, there's everything. There's something for everybody.
And then you go to Japan, and then you have your bolas, and
there's a whole like a whole fed where people like in Japan where they just dress up as like monsters and wrestle each other. And stuff.
Anime wrestling or whatever.
There's something for everybody, you know.
But
if you can't find something like that, they've got like
that's where I want
to go. They got the custom stuff, you know.
bucket list of bucket places to go, just to go Japan. You know.
What'd you say?
I said bucket list of places to go would be Japan. Like anybody.
Oh, for sure.
Just to see what the product is like.
Oh, I would love to. I had a buddy that was my manager for a while, and he went over there. And that was, it was pretty cool for him. He got to go to Wrestle Kingdom and stuff. It was pretty neat.
Okay, Everett. Yep, totally. Oh,
from what I've heard, Japan's not built for people my size, though. So
no. Actually, he's great. But Everett runs a podcast. I'll tell him. Yeah, get him on your podcast soon, Everett. I'll set you up.
Yeah, let me know. I'm good to go.
He's a Florida person. He's a Florida Daytona person. So.
Oh, right on.
Shout out to him.
I want to get down to Florida too.
I know.
I've been to Florida. I was in high school when I went to Florida.
I think the last time I don't know when the last time I ever went there.
No, I was in marching band in high school, and we went down there to play a football game. That was the last time I went down there, the only time I've been there.
What are you giving me O for? What is the O? Oh gosh, everybody's watching this. This is great. Amos Davis, shout out to him. Amos. There's so many people I don't even know in the business. Names that we don't even know. Wrestlers, people that we don't even know. I don't even know people's names. Hi again, Gino. Carlo.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Any cartoons that you're big on growing up? Like what are favorite Family Guys, this and that?
I mean, obviously, Pokemon was my jam when I was a kid. I I mean, all the cartoons that were on. Like I remember specifically, I'd watch Sailor Moon because I'd have time to watch it before I had to go get the bus in the morning. Yeah. And then when I got home, Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh would be on. So I smashed out all those, and then I'd usually go like I used to do this crazy thing that the kids don't do anymore. I used to play outside. crazy. I know they don't do that no more, but
yeah, what is that? Yeah, we used to do that like nonstop.
I used to be outside until like the lights came on and we had to go inside.
Yeah, manhunt was the big thing for us growing up.
Oh yeah, I used to be outside every day. I have to force my child to go outside and play.
Yeah, well,
it's insane.
I know towns like yours, you would just explore. You just want to go out. You just
like
just find
as a parent now. Like there's stuff that I did when I was a kid that when my parents weren't around. Yeah, that I would kill my child if they did, and and my parents have no idea about it. And I mean, I did so much dangerous and stupid stuff. That I can't tell you how many times I could have got kidnapped and I wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I used to just take change and I'd get on the city bus and I would just ride around the bus all day, not knowing where the heck I was, and I would just drive the Central State. Well, I mean, Tulsa. Well, it's not the biggest place, but I mean, it's big enough to where definitely should have been like an 8 or 9 year old on the bus riding around by himself.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
wow.
And then, like I said, we used to have our own because when I was around that age, Jackass was like the number one thing. Because I remember at one time 3 of my because I lived in the poor apartment complex area or whatever, and I remember at one time 4 of my friends had broken body parts because we found a shopping cart. No, like this abandoned shopping cart. Yeah. And then there was like this hill that led into this group of bushes, and there was like a curb right there. And obviously we watched Jackass, so we would we'd get in the cart and push each other down this curb or down the hill, and hit that curb and just go flying into these bushes. Oh God! And at one time it was like a group of like 7 or 8 of us, and 4 people at one time had broken body parts at the same time because we found that shopping cart. Oh fuck! I've done some crazy stuff too. It sounds like me. It sounds like us. I think we'd be great, but not now. No. I did stuff as a kid. I wouldn't walk away from if I tried now.
No. We go to the supermarket, steal our cigarettes for our friends.
Oh yeah. I used to walk out of the convenience store by the house with somebody like candy bars shoved in my pants. Yeah, exactly. And they had to looking back. They had to have known, and they had to have just been like, hey, he's a kid, just let him go. But in my head, I was like, I am a criminal mastermind right now.
Yeah, we were selling cartons of cigarettes. We were selling cartons of cigarettes.
Butterfinger, man. I am.
Yeah.
The coolest thing ever.
It's like in high school we'd sell cartons of cigarettes. My buddies would sell just for like $1. Come on.
Well, yeah, because I was like 14 when I hit 6 foot or something so I was buying cigarettes and stuff when I was like 17 years old. Mm-hmm. So because I never got ID'd or anything, but so I thought I was cool.
The camel.
The old camel. Now, as older now, I'm looking back, I can't believe some of the stupid stuff I did when I was a kid. It's crazy.
But we got
I lived through it.
The camel wides were the popular thing, and whatever they were, just getting cheap booze and getting friends to buy friends of a friend to get some booze for you.
I remember. Do they have Boone's Farm where you're at?
I don't think so.
Oh, you see, that's what it is here. That's the cheap. It's either Boone's Farm or like Mad Dog 20, I think is what they're
called. Mad Dog 20. I've seen
that's what we have here. That's the cheap like wine cooler shit that you can get for like $2. Well, when I was a kid, it was like $1.75 or something like that for a bottle. So
yeah, I know. I remember the phase where it was like the Mad Dog beer can. It was a red pit. The red pit bull or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then was so pop.
When I turned 21 was when those 4 Loco things came out, and those were
we used to drink the 40 ounce of Crazy Horse beer. Was a big thing.
It was Old English is what it is here.
Yeah, it was like the malt liquor. It was like, oh god, those days, forget it, man. Vodka. Yeah. Too big. Actually, oh man,
Oh yeah, I'm not a big drinker anyway.
No.
There's certain alcohols that I can't, like Fireball. I can't even think of it, or just thinking about Fireball gives me the chills. Because I had this one night after a show, I drank way too much of it, and then I threw up on the side of the Waffle House, and it was just a bad day. It was just a bad day. And now every time I think of Fireball, it just brings back memories, and it gives me the chills.
Yeah. I know. Drinking don't help anymore these days with wrestling and these
Oh
guys.
no, it makes my body hurt now. I can't drink very much anyways now. I'm old.
No, that's not like that was a part, but it was a party when Marcus was around. That's for sure.
Oh, I bet, man. See,
my
I never got
God.
to meet him, but I've heard stories and obviously I've watched.
I've seen it. I've seen some stuff when I went to Chicago for the freelance. When I told you earlier that what is it? Unscripted or what? Not on whatever it said.
Yeah, Untouchables. I think that's what you said.
Yeah. We went to this bar that he used to go to all the time. It's called like the Exit Club, you know. And dude, there's a video. I have the video. I should send you this video of it. Joey Janella and on a dance strip pole. No. It's funny. Yeah, yeah, and Jimmy fucking Lloyd too as well. DJ Schlack was the guy. Yeah, it was funny. Schlack was on the mic. It was funny.
Oh, dang, like, DJ Schlack. Well, that's another guy that's scared. That man looks intense.
Yeah. If he ever comes back to GC, dog, come on, get your ass out of those fucking other company. I hate that shit.
Yeah, he seems intense. Is there like a thing going, like a thing with other companies that I don't know about?
I don't know.
I've heard it referenced a couple times because it was like people were talking about with John Wayne Murdoch too, and I was like, I missed something. I guess I don't know.
I know, who knows? He's their devil, Satan. He's their icon over there, whatever. I don't know. But whatever, I don't. There's so much shit these days. I don't pay attention no more.
Oh yeah, all it takes is one person to be mad about something, and then everything's ruined for everybody.
No, one company I support them to death, GCW. You know,
for sure. Hey, me too. Believe me, I owe a whole lot of stuff that's happening that's good in my life right now.
I mean, I did get to see John Wayne when he first started. You know, when he first became the king of the death of IWA Mid-South, you know. I did get to see that. I got to experience a couple trips to see him, you know. Hell of a wrestler. He stayed on my couch He crashed on my couch. A couple of these guys even crashed on my couch. I didn't even care. I've had Extremo.
Well, I met him in Texas, and he was really nice.
He's a great dude. Great person. Yeah. Him and his Just Reed and everybody else, you know. And now that we're seeing this, he's put a tweet out there about, how come him and Reed don't get a match versus the Briscoes? I would like to see it. Let's do it, Brett. Come on. Don't be scared. Come on. Step it up.
And that's another thing about GC right now. There's like so many like dream matches that could possibly happen.
I know.
And that is crazy.
I know. The list goes on, but we'll hit more to build up. Because now you got the Briscoes that are, you know, back on top of they are like on their game again, you know.
Oh yeah, they just
they want to change the game right now.
Well, I just now saw the tweet for what was that for Chicago?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Oh snap! I didn't even see the thing. I didn't see. How did I miss AJ versus PCO being announced?
What? No.
For Chicago, AJ Gray versus PCO.
Oh snap!
That's crazy.
Oh snap! Them boys go. No, I saw that video already. That was funny. The viral. They go viral. Oh no, Jay goes viral. Oh, how about the Hall of Fame? Shout out to that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome too.
That's gonna be really interesting to see. Lufisto was the last one added.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Wow. PCO versus AJ, I can see that. Yeah. Wow.
That's gonna be rough.
There's another guy I can see facing AJ.
Oh, I'd love to work AJ. Yeah. See, the first time I met him too was down in Texas, and like he has this. I don't know if you've ever seen him before or after the shows. He's got this like Clark Kent thing going on because like he just looks like a normal person when he has his glasses on and he like his regular clothes. Looks like a normal person. But then, like, the second he takes off them glasses and that music is playing, he looks like such a badass. It's crazy.
It is.
I was like, it's like night and day. It's crazy.
It's like Tony Deppen, you know?
Oh, yeah. He's another one, yeah.
Tony
looks like a normal guy until he goes out there, and then he looks like a dirty douche.
No, that pretty funny how him and Yo-Yo, and then he actually wore his jacket to the ring. You see that?
Man, I was just skimming today too through that I watched the Fight Forever thing they did last year,
the
24-hour thing, and I was watching. I was like, well, obviously I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was skimming through him and Jordan's 2-hour long match.
Yes,
I was like, that's crazy, because I popped hard because there was this one part in there where they're like fighting upstairs, and he like throws Jordan off, then he goes and starts doing commentary with KG on his own match, and he's like, oh, I'm just here doing commentary on my own match.
Yep.
And he was like, I don't know why I volunteered for this shit. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was crazy. He had no power. He just tried to no heat in that place.
Man.
It was crazy. They did it. They did it though. I mean, but they have
could not imagine.
Yeah, but you sweat, So hey, so what? You keep on.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just talking about a 24-hour show. Yeah, a 2-hour match. That's crazy.
No, that's what reminds me. I need to get myself a sponsorship again for that. I did that. Shout out to them for doing that last time. I'll do that again.
That was awesome.
I think I did the midnight. That's right. I did the Jimmy Lloyd midnight special.
Heck yeah.
I'll do that again.
Jimmy Lloyd's another one. He's awesome too.
Jimmy's a crazy kid. You find him in a hallway sleeping. He's funny.
Oh yeah. I've heard stories.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, man, what do you say we call it a night? I think we're good to go. What do you got coming up? Plug away, my friend.
Let's see. Tomorrow I'm in Lufkin, Texas.
Sam, let's definitely do this again after.
Oh yeah, for sure. Back. Hey, anytime. You just let me know.
Absolutely. Here, I'll be pull up this crap. See, I can just do this. Where are you gonna be? And tell everybody.
Tomorrow I got in Lufkin, Texas, Tomahawk Pro Wrestling. Next weekend I'll be in San Antonio, Texas, and then the weekend after that I've got Loco, and then World Class Pro Wrestling in Dallas. And then I'll be watching the Hammerstein. I'll be watching. I'm gonna have a party. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'll party with you. All right, we'll watch it.
Hey, let's do it.
But Sam, I want to say thank you for coming on.
I appreciate you having me.
Best of luck at all these shows you're going to be at. Maybe I'll just catch them some way or I'll look at your feed somehow. I'll find a way to look at it. I'll find some stuff. I gotta get a subscription for Loca, that one company. I think they're on WrestleSomething.com.
Loco's on Title Match, I think, and then Wrestle Rave is on IWTV.
Yeah.
And then but there's and then New Texas is on IWTV.
Yeah, if you don't have IWTV fans, you're missing out. God.
Yeah, there's because I discovered I don't want to get a whole nother thing started, but I discovered that No Peace Underground on IWTV, and I've been really digging that lately too.
Go back and watch like Jersey All Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
Is a good.
I'll look it up. Yeah, because that's basically what I do. Is I make stickers and stuff and watch.
You want to see a crazy match? I tell everybody to go back and watch the Briscoes versus SAT versus Teddy Hart and and Trent Acid.
Oh man.
And Homicide. It's called the 8th year anniversary. Write that down.
Oh my.
8th year anniversary show in Atlantic City. Hell of a
that sounds like it would be insane.
Let's just say that spot there, Mark Briscoe. If you look at his back very closely, he has a scar from a table spot. Like the table, he got lashed, right? Like, it was a hell of a match. You'd be like, wow. Go back and watch that.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. So, and Reefer too as well. Grim Reefer is on that video. He's in there too. So
yeah, I'm hoping to meet him sometime this year too.
Mm-hmm. Or wrestle him. Yeah, get in there.
That's cool too.
Hey, he could go with the best, But Sam, I just want to say thank you again for coming on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
And have a good night, my friend.
You too.
All right, let me close this out. All right, fans, I want to say thank you to my guests tonight, Sam Stackhouse, the one and only. He's one of those guys you need to go out and see at a show near you in Texas or elsewhere across the world. He wants to travel. So, be sure to catch him at Loco Wrestling. I always say Loca. But Loco Wrestling and much more. And Game Changer Wrestling as well. And I better just go through my list of people that I got this week coming up on the Deathmatch Wrestle New Year's, the new season of the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. I'm gonna this let's do actually this Monday night. We're going to be talking to Lobo Okima, and we're going to see what he's about and much more. And then fans, stay tuned on is it February? Let me see. Oh, I have so many guests lined up for this year. January 20th, fans, stay tuned. I'm going to be talking to Babushka Baron will be on the podcast. And don't miss that. And many more ahead of that. Coming down the pike. Coming down the road on the Deathmatch Wrestle podcast. Thank you all for listening. Have a good night. Until next time, talk wrestling and enjoy it and support wrestling. Good night, everybody. Until next time. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media. DeathmatchRussell.com. Follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32 and on Facebook. Facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Instagram at DavidNJ36. Hey, wrestling fans. I want to mention Collar and Elbow. Collar and Elbow was founded on traditional values of professional wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product intended to connect with people on an emotional level. A symbiotic relationship where one cannot flourish without the other. We strive to create a product that embodies our passion for professional wrestling expressed through street fashion. Visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code Deathmatch Russell Podcast and save 10% off when you make a purchase. Collar and Elbow, where wrestling passion meets street fashion. Me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net. Facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share. And on Twitter at Podcast City Net. Also on Johnner's Wrestling Podcast Network. www.wrestlingwithjohners.com. You can hear Deathmatch Russell Podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.